Hello Capricorn, welcome to your yearly 2018 reading. This is a general reading for 2018. So how I go about this is I laid out 12 cards and each one represents a month in 2018. And I will talk to you about what my guides give me as the energy for that month, what sort of energy you're going to be working in, what are the best things for you to be doing to achieve optimum results in this reading. It is a general reading. If you would like a personalised reading for 2018, I'm going to have a special offer for the month of December and January where I will give personalised yearly readings. If you would like to book in for one of those, follow my link below onto my website and you will be able to book. It is only for a 2-month period for December and January. Once that fills up, unfortunately I won't be continuing that outside of that 2 months, so it's about getting in early so that you don't miss out on those readings. Okay, so the benefit of having a yearly reading is that you will be able to plan ahead, look at the year, what sort of energies you're going to be working in, and it is about optimizing it so that you work with the particular energies of that month and utilize that energy to your best advantage so you can really make it work for you. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank you for subscribing and for commenting on my page, all those wonderful views, and for all those wonderful Capricornians who have booked in for a one-on-one personal reading. It's been really nice connecting with my subscribers so that I can make that connection with you all. It's been really lovely. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's get on with it. I'm sure you're really wanting to know what's going on in 2018 for you. In January of 2018, you have the Sun. So the Sun is one of the most, it is the most optimistic. It is one of the best cards in the major arcana. When you have the Sun, I feel like in January, when you arrive to January, it's just going to be, and it is your birthday month as well. So everything's just going to be absolutely wonderful. You're going to feel so good about yourself. You're going to feel good about where you are on your path, what's going on around you, people you're interacting with, spending time with family. Everything's just falling into place. You feel euphoric. You just feel that you could achieve absolutely anything, and in that sort of energy I would say to you, if you want to open any doors, if you want to make any changes, if you want to bring in newness into your life, sweep out the old, you've done the work, you've done all that in 2017. And so January is going to herald this wonderful, wonderful energy for you to do. I feel like I want to say to you, do what you want to do with it. If you want to just relax, if you want to go away, if you want to spend time, somewhere sunny, if you want to spend time at home baking, if you want to start a new venture, if you want to connect with new friends, do whatever it is you're wanting to do, because it's all going to just fall into place for you in January. It's a really lovely, lovely energy. Nothing can go wrong there. It's just fantastic, so that things will happen as they need to happen. It's a really lovely energy. You get to February and you've got the Queen of Cups in February. The Queen of Cups to me, I'm not talking people here, I'm talking energies for months, monthly energies. And the energy that's around you is, the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, very loving, very caring, very family-oriented energy. So you're going to, I feel like some of you are really going to be needed in the home environment. Some of you are really going to be needed with family, to nurture, to spread that energy, spread that nurturing energy, which Capricornians do so well. The looking after others, being there to listen to what other people have, are saying. They need to talk to someone that they know cares. The great nurturer, the loving energy that you give out, that making people feel safe. So you're going to get that. You're going to be needed in February in family situations. For some of you, it's going to be in your work environment. There's going to be I feel like there's going to be some changes put in place in your work environment, and people are going to turn to you for comfort, for assistance, for guidance. So you're going to really be put into that role of looking after, you know, if you've got young children, you're going to be put in the role of looking after, they're going to really need you, they're going to need your guidance and your love, and just your being there is going to make them feel so much better. So you're going to have that sort of energy around you in February. A service to others. You're going to need to be a service to others. That sort of energy for you, whichever way it sits for, you know, each of you, because it will be different for each of you, and it will be, the intensity of it will be different for each of you. But that's the energy that's around, a real energy of being needed on and wanting to do it, wanting to nurture people as well. March, you've got the wheel. And the wheel is, you know, what goes around comes around. It's, you know, it's like the seasons changing. The seasons go from, you know, summer to autumn, winter, spring, and then back to summer, so that they change, and each of them bring with them their own joy, their own comfort, their own difference, and there's enjoyment in each of those phases. Just like life, the cycles of life, you know, what goes around, you know, you have your times of difficulty, your times of having to work through things, having to give to others, having to really look at situations, and then it comes around to things just seem to work out. It's taken you to the next level. The Wheel of Fortune signifies a wheel going around and around and around, staying in the same spot. What my guides are telling me is the wheel is more like a spiral. And each lesson that we learn, each situation that we're in, we come full circle, we come back up, but our vibration raises, our learning raises, our wisdom, our knowledge that we take with us along life's journey is always growing. So it's more a spiral than a wheel, but it does go around, so that there's lessons that are thrown at us to learn, given to us. We learn from them, and if we learn from them, we're rewarded from them. Situations settle, and then life is good, life is comfortable, life is a time to relax and recuperate. And I feel like you're coming around to that. You're coming around to this part of your life where things are just going to fall into place for you. It's a time to be able to relax. It's a time to be able to enjoy what's around you. Take a breather, you know, enjoy the loveliness that's around as well, so that's very much around you. That's March. Come April, you've got, you know, the Seven of Swords, and it's about watching people around you in the work environment. For some of you, it's going to be children. And this card denotes to me that there's some sort of deception, some sort of, you know, it's like a theft of information. There's deception. And for some of you, it could be as simple as white lies, you know, little white lies, and the whole truth not being told to you that you need to uncover. For some of you, it's going to be quite a big betrayal, quite a big deception. Something's going to happen that you just be mindful of the people that are around you, be mindful of the energy that's around you, because I feel like that there is some dishonesty going on around you. So for some of you, it could be, I want to say to you, if you're thinking about making a financial investment in anything, read the fine print. Okay, I really need to get that across to you. So if before signing any contracts, before signing any paperwork, read the fine print. For others of you, if you're having dealings over the internet, be mindful of those dealings, be mindful of what you're signing, what you're giving away. Okay, read the fine print. Don't make rash big decisions, big choices, big spending. Be mindful of that in April. Okay, watch what you're signing, watch where you're spending your money, watch who you're confiding in. For some of you, it's going to be you confiding in someone, thinking that it's going to be confidential and stay where it needs to stay, but word gets out, okay? And I feel like the person that's going to talk about it is not going to be totally honest with you. It's going to say, well, I haven't said anything, you know, it's not from me. So be careful. Guard your words, guard what you do, and it's up to you. It's personal responsibility to watch what's going on. Forewarned is forearmed, and that's a good thing. So in April, be mindful, okay? Before signing anything, making commitments, look at the fine print. If you've got, I also want to say to you, if you've got a gut feeling that something's not sitting right, something's not right, follow it. Follow it, okay? Really explore it. Trust yourself in that, okay? Come along in May, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be challenges for you, but I feel like you're not alone. You've got support. You've got people there that are going to rally, people that are going to be with you, people that are going to help you through a situation that is going to require you to really sit up and be protective. Guard what you've got, whether it's your heart, whether it's your work environment, whether it's your position. You just need to, and there's people that are around you that will support you. So whatever it is, whatever challenges you're going to be presented with in May, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're going to have, there's either professional help or there's people in your work environment that will help in a particular situation. In the home environment, if there's issues and problems, and I feel like if you've got teenage children, there could be some arguments or arguments or disharmony coming up. So be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of that. But there's help. There's help there. There's help around you. So it's not an isolated thing. You're not there on your own. Okay, you're not there on your own with that. There is assistance and there is help around you. June, you've got, you see your way clear. You see your way through it. You see, what these last 2 months have done for you is brought you to June, where there's new ventures, new beginnings. So it could be enough that it's shaken your tree. It's shaken. What's around you, it's taken you out of your comfort zone. So I feel like I want to say to you, you're sort of going along and you it's just staying where you are because it's comfortable. Well, the universe has come in and given you a bit of a shake up. There's some deception that's happened, something that you're going to uncover. There's people around you to support you to get through these hurdles, these situations that are presented to you. And that leads you to June, and in June it's new horizons, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things, and new ideas, new ventures, new plans. For some of you it's travel. Some of you it's travel over the ocean. It's putting things in place. So if you're not booking a holiday, if you're not booking a trip, you are thinking about it. You are making the plans. You're laying the plans. For others of you, you're planting the seeds for new ventures, for a change in job, for a move in house, for a promotion, whatever it is. But there's new things coming in here in June, and the seeds are laid in June. The ideas are born in you in June. So it's a real month of, I've had a hard 2 months. I've gone through all this. I've discovered all this stuff. And so it's going to push you into this new situation. These new horizons are going to start opening up for you, which is really, really, really exciting. In July, it is about new beginnings. The ace cards are always about new beginnings, and these are about new beginnings on an emotional level. These are about on an emotional level, and a lot of that, I feel like, Capricornians, it's about self-love. For you, it's about new way of looking at yourself and respecting yourself and giving yourself a sense of self-worth. And I can do this, and I value myself. I'm going to nurture myself. So it's really about you rethinking how you are treating yourself, loving yourself. New way of thinking for you, because you always give out to others. You're so generous with your love, your time, your abilities, your nurturing. So it's about time to turn that inward and look after yourself and nurture yourself. For others of you, I feel like there's a marriage proposal coming along, a relationship that goes to a new level, a new relationship intensifies. So there's new beginnings there. If you're in a relationship, it could also mean that you are rediscovering each other. It's reconnecting, rediscovering. Okay, so July is really about an emotional newness, a new way of looking at things, a new way of new things opening up for you on an emotional level, which is really lovely. In August, you're going to want to be the homebody in August. You really feel like the Palace of Coins is really materialistic. It's earthy. It's secure. It's the home environment. It's feeling safe. So you're really going to want to, in August, to retreat into the home. And if it's you know, any indication that July where you're self-nurturing and you're self-loving and finding your self-worth, it could be that you're just retreating. You want to spend time with family. You want to connect with the solid things in your life, the safety, the love, feeling secure, feeling surrounded by people that love you and nurture you and are good. So it's really, you're just going to want to stay home. You're just going to want to play in the garden. You're going to want to entertain, have friends come to the home. Really solid. It's really solid, and it's really lovely to nurture yourself. In September, you have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is you know, again, I want to say to you, there's a new birth, a new child, someone new coming into the family. It's a love connection. It's a love connection. And for some of you, it's going to be people that have been away from you for a while. You haven't seen for a long time. Are going to come back into your life. Are going to come back into your environment. They're going to connect with you. They're either going to physically come and see you, or they're going to connect over the wires. You know, there's a reconnection here in September for you. A reconnection with the past. With the past, people from your past are going to come back. You're going to hear of them. You're going to have news about them. They will physically come into your environment, into your home, to reconnect. And it's going to be really lovely to reconnect with people from the past, people that have meant something. But you know, sometimes we get so busy, those connections are broken. You know, we just get busy and time goes by and you don't realize how much time goes by. So there's a reconnection. For some of you, it's going to be a love from the past coming back into your life, coming back. You're going to revisit that. For some of you, it's going to be physically revisiting it. For others of you, it's going to be emotionally revisiting it and sorting through it and moving it on. Okay, so it's an emotional month in September. In October, you're back to it. You're back to back into the journey, the new ideas, new horizons. You're going to be filled with this motivation, this drive to take on new projects and new ventures. If you're at work, you're going to have this new interest, whether you get a new case or a new project at work, or you changed into another department where things are new and you're learning, but you get that drive back, that passion back. You have all these new ideas of how you're going to do things differently, what you're going to do. If you've got your own business, there's an opportunity there to take on new ventures, have new clients, have new ways of doing things. Things are growing for you, new horizons. It's just, and you've got these great ideas that you are able, then you've got the drive to put into place and to actually work on them, which is really fantastic. In November, you've got the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is things coming up from the past, things that have been stirred, things coming up from the depths. So the energy there is going to be one of reflection, Okay, you're going to be reflecting on the past, bringing things up that you've buried, that you're now ready to look at and release. And it's about looking at issues, looking at things that have hurt you, looking at things that have happened in the past, and allowing them to rise up and release them, clearing that space. So November's going to be a reflective sort of month for you. The energy is there for reflection. So if you're feeling reflective, if you're feeling a little bit down, if you're feeling, your energy is not quite there, there's a reason for it. It's a time to go within. It's a time to go within and release all this shadow that you have, doing your shadow work. It's doing, the things that you've buried in the past, that are buried in there, that are blocking you, that are not allowing you to move forward in particular areas in your life. Look at them. You don't have to understand them. If you're feeling sad, you have a cry and release. You don't have to understand why you're feeling that way. Just acknowledge the emotion and release the emotion. That's going to happen in November. And the outcome of that will be really good. You'll feel so much lighter. It's like a decluttering of your soul, a decluttering of your baggage, getting rid of what no longer serves you. You've learned those lessons and it's time to move them on. Come December, and you're going to feel thankful, you're going to feel abundant, you're going to feel an abundance of love, you're going to feel solid, you're going to feel relieved, you're going to feel so much stronger after November. You're going to feel stronger, you're going to have that determination and that drive to move forward, to confident. You're just going to feel confidence. Things are just going to come to you. They're going to come your way. Also, when you're dealing with king energy can be very powerful and very controlling. So be mindful that you don't make other people's decisions. Don't take over. Don't control too much. Allow others their own lessons. This is about you, your strength, your confidence. People will be drawn to that. They'll feel safe around you. That power and that strength. Use that power and that drive to push along your projects, to push along what you want to do, to fulfill your ambitions. Fabulous energy that's coming in December. So I hope that was helpful for you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a card from the Angels of Abundance from Doreen Virtue. This will give me an overview of what is coming in for you, the general overview of 2018, the key card, the key energy, something that you need to be mindful of. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just put my glasses on. This is something new. I haven't had these on before, have I? Okay, the card is... Can you see that? Get the shine off it. Have courage to ask for and accept help. So it's very much here, you're giving out, and you're giving out. But also when it gets to July, have the courage and August to ask for the help, ask for assistance, because also don't forget that in May you're going to need that support. Okay, you've got people around you that are willing to support you, that are there to support you. So you've got occasions through 2018 to ask for help, because it's certainly there. Asking for help is a sign of strength. It's accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So that's really come through very strongly for you in 2018, to give and receive help and guidance, because there's going to be people around you that are going to be needing your help as well in 2018, and you very, very willingly give it. So when you give, it's always nice to receive as well. I'm going to take out another card here. This is your spiritual journey. Let's have a look, Capricorns. This is quite a nice spread, There's a lot happening for you. Ooh, this one, oh, you've got two. This one's fallen out. Innocence and conditioning. Okay, so they're lovely cards. So, you know, Capricorns, with you, it is a lot of it is about innocence. Is about, you know, when you give to people, when you share with people, you do it out genuine interest, genuine innocence. You do it with an open heart, and you give openly. So it's very much about that purity, that childhood innocence, that quality that you have that people are attracted to. You know, people are attracted to. There's also conditioning. So because you're like that, and I feel very much that because you're like that, it doesn't mean that you have to give till you've got nothing left for yourself. Don't forget to self-nurture, okay? Don't forget that. Don't forget to self-nurture. Because you're so used to just giving. It's just what you do. You just give. You're conditioned. You've done it all your life. It's time to rethink, reinvent, do things differently, and also leave something back for you. Okay? And that also comes in asking for help. I hope that's been beneficial for you. I hope you have a lovely 2018 and that this helps you. Don't forget that if you would like to have a personalised yearly 2018 reading that is very specific to you, follow the link below, and it's an offer that I will have there for December and January only. So that's a limited time offer for 2018 readings.